Hello, folks. This is NC4XL, North Carolina for extreme lovers. And I'm going to try to share with you how I create the map and a couple things about Scott's program that may interest you. As you see, I have a file open. For this demonstration, I'm just going to go open another file. And you're going to have to just bear with me. I'm going to try to use a master file, which gives us a lot of contacts and maybe will show us more information. So what I've done is opened up a file that has 1,340 contacts in it. And I want to walk you through how I get the map. You see the tabs up here at the top. You see the one right there that it says awards? I click on it, and then I click on states, counties, and countries, and click on that. Once I've clicked on that, over to the left, you will see the count. You'll see the word calculate, and we're going to change this to all bands, okay? So that there's no specific band. And I want you to note that you can make the map on any of the bands that you wish to. Okay, you can make the map on any mode you determine. You can make the map on any power if you like. Now, from record number 1 through record number 13, and this is just a demonstration, so please take it as that. We hit the word calculate. Now, back here, you're going to see the layout. And I'm going to run up close because my vision is old like me. Up here, you're going to see the word states. And then above it, you're going to see main map. This shows 45 states worked, remaining 5. So that's one. We'll go back to it in a moment. It gives you an account for consonants, etc. The SIG info, that's the park numbers that you and I use that have been worked. Okay. If you go back over, and I'm going to scroll away so you see where we're at, and you go to the counties, it shows you the ones you've worked, 213, and you have remaining 2,864. And now I want you to pay attention to this section here. Countries, worked 10, remaining. So now what we're going to do is actually go into making the map. All right. So if you got a cheat sheet, feel free to write down the little cheat sheet. You've already did calculate. It already populated. It tells you got 45 states worked. And right above the word worked, main map. Wow. Wow. There it is. That's the worked main map. Now, to get out of that, go back over here to the X, click on it. Let's say I want to change it by band, and we want to look at 17 meters just for a demo. Once I put 17 in, then I want to hit calculate again. On 17 meters, I've worked 10 states, and I want to see the map. There's the 10 states that I worked on 17 meters. We'll do one more demo here for this. So go back, click on the little red X. We're going to change this to everybody's favorite band, 20 meters. Go back, hit calculate, and it says I've worked 40 states now. Let's see the map, and that's all on 20 meters. So you can adjust the band, you can adjust the mode, and get you your maps if you like. This is great if you have all of your activities logged in a master. Now, as I said, we're going to go back and play with one more section. This is where it says countries, and this shows 9. But now let's go back and change that to all bands. That's where it's blank in there. And you hit the word calculate. So now it's showing 10 countries. Shows the remaining 330. If I click here, this is all of the countries which I've worked, which is USA, Canada, Dominican Republic, Venezuela, Azores. Okay, and if you can take your mouse and scroll down, and you can see where you worked. And you know, most of you know how to do snippet or screenshot or cheat like me and use your cell phone. So let's go back. Now I want to see the remaining map. That's the remaining map. This is all the places that I still get to go chase. And this is one of the things that people forget when we're out here portable. We have that opportunity on the different bands and different DX. You see the gray line? That's something else I want to do a topic on about gray line activity. Why do certain people start out at certain times on certain bands? That's the information that I wanted to share with you on the N3FJP map. Again, you go to awards, you go to state and counties, and that gives you where we've been. So let's go back over to one more tab. It's called statistics. Okay, view, see the word view, and statistics. Click on statistics. Now this gives you another screen that tells you what bands you've operated off of. Okay. And if you scroll down, it'll give you the count by state. It'll give you the USA contacts, the Canadian, the Dominican Republic, etc. And it'll break it down that way. So that's just another avenue to experiment or play with to get you some of the information. That's my presentation. Let me reverse this. That's my presentation on using the N3FJP program to create some of the maps that I use. I use another program also, which is what we call GSO map, gsomap.org. Let me see if I can switch it over. Okay, I switched it over to gsomap.org. For myself, me, myself, and I'll always go to Tools. I'll always go down to Delete My QSOs. This is for me. This is not for you. I'll click on Delete. I'll click on Delete. There's nothing there. Then I will go up to File, and I'll go to Upload a single ADIF. And then I'm going to scroll down to where it says Browse. And generally, because of how much times I do this, I'll go down to, and I'm just going to pick this one, 8313 on June 16th. So I'm going to click on that and hit Open. And then I'm going to scroll down, and I want it to upload right there. Hit Upload. Now, two things are going to happen here, folks. When QSO Map has completed your upload, okay, and I'm trying to do something a little different here. When they have notified me that there's upload that's complete, and sometimes it's 2 minutes, sometimes it's 10 minutes, depending how active, especially if it's contest time. You'll find that things don't go quite as fast. This is an outstanding program for me to create some other functions. As you see here, it has been placed into queue, so it has not been processed yet. Let me do a refresh. All right, so my file has gone there, and folks have asked me, where do you get the map from? Where do you get the map from? There, I just got an email, and there's the map, not the map, the block format that shows all of the contacts, okay? There's the form that shows all the contacts, and I screenshot that. That's what I do on that. Now, let's go back. Since it sent me an email, I want to show you what I do. And here we go. I go to Maps, and then I scroll down, and watch me as I scroll down. For me, I go down to Polymaps with labels. Now, this is where people get confused. You see where it says starting grid. There's my starting grid. That's my home for right now. So I hit submit. Once I do that, if you look at the top here, you can do it by mode, you can do it by band. So we've got it set for all bands, okay? And I'm going to put it by band, and it'll color code it. And I leave the date and everything alone because I'm only using one ADIF, okay? So now I'm going to go back over to the little square right there, and voila. What has happened is all the contacts in that ADIF that I uploaded are there. And that's where I take a screenshot. So if you go over to the satellite view, now remember you're looking at this, go to satellite view, and it gives you that. All right, I've seen enough of that. Let's just go back to the little box and click on it. Now we want to change it to 40 meters. Let's go to 40 meters. So we click on 40 meters, go back to the little box, and now there's our activity on 40 meters. Again, if I want to go satellite view and make it look that way, I can. But that's strictly up to me. So there's a presentation on how to use GSO map. I donate to them. I believe them as an excellent opportunity when I do a log to look and see if I fat fingered a call. I'm going to turn this around for the next couple minutes. The reason I send it to there before I upload the log is if I did do a typo and put KN4XPPP and didn't realize it, or K4 and OOO, but one of the O's is a 0, something is not right, it will recognize that there's an error, and it'll send me in the email that 3 contacts not uploaded because of obvious error on my part, and I fat finger stuff. Again, I'm hoping that this will help you. I'm going to put it in my YouTube channel, and I hope that if you have a club that you want to share it with, that it is worthy of taking about 15 minutes of your time to walk with me as we share together how to function with just a couple programs that'll help you at your home. NC4XL, North Carolina for extreme lovers. I have no idea what I look like because I'm doing this different, but I wanted to share it with you. May God bless 73s. I'm going to turn it around and shut it off.